Good morning, children. Welcome to the English online class. How are you all? Hope all are safe at home and enjoy the lot. Now, it's time to learn online. Okay. Before going to the lesson, I would like to tell a story about hidden capacity. What is hidden capacity? Yes, everyone has a talent in yourself, right? So the only thing is you need to expose. You should not hide your capabilities. You should not hide your talents. Okay? That is called hidden capability. Okay? Yes. Now, the story is about a boy who is in 5th grade. His name was Jay. Okay? Now, everyone in his class thought that he was the dullest boy in the class. He was the dullest boy in the class. Now, his performance was so slow and his grade was so less that he himself thought the same. Okay, he himself thought the same. Now, what he did, his progress card in the school, it showed very low performance. Okay, it showed very low performance. But that did not bother him. His mother knew that his boy is not reaching his full potential. Now, she said 3 rules. What are they? First one, he should see only 2 TV shows in a week. He should see only 2 TV shows in a week. Second one is, he should finish his homework before the TV shows. The third one is, he has to read 2 books from the library and he should write a book report. Now, these were the 3 rules. But the boy also accepted and he worked hard. One day, in the class, the teacher asked questions. No one knew the answer, but this boy, Jay, he answered the question. It was a surprise to everyone. The friends, teacher, everyone was surprised. Even the boy was surprised too. But then he realized that the knowledge came from the books which he read. From that time onwards, he started reading many books and continued his path of growth, and he became the academic leader in his school. The mother came to know about his capability, that his son can do, is capable of doing many things, and she started to trust in him. Now, the boy who was the dullest in the 5th grade became the famous surgeon. Okay, he became the famous surgeon. Now, that is actually because of his reading books. Okay, so the boy became the famous surgeon. The boy was none other than the Benjamin Carson, who is now a famous, renowned neurosurgeon, author and politician. Now, the story tells you about 2 morals. That is, 1, you have to read books and newspapers so that you can gain knowledge. Second is, everyone has a capability. One thing is just you have to believe in yourself, you believe in your capability and follow a disciplined way to utilize the capability fully. Okay, so this was the moral of the story. Yes, we'll get into our subject. Okay, first I would like to ask you a question. How many of you would like to go to space? Yes, many will have an ambition to become an astronaut. Who is an astronaut? An astronaut is a person who goes to space. Now, I will play a song and you have to identify what the lesson is about. Okay? Now let's watch and enjoy.
Space. Oh, how you baffle human race. I heard you're this big old place, but I wonder what lies under the sun. Such a tiny white dwarf when you've begun. Do you think when your time is done, would you be so kind to spare mankind from the explosion? There's a part of me that loves to belong to your great legacy. Float among the stars and fly to Mars and back. Oh, how I wish you'd be there in the first place. We were never meant to float there in the first place, but we have astronauts that think, hey, Mr. Moon, soon I'll see the other side of your face. Don't you think it's a bit of a disgrace to have me that loves to belong to your great legacy? Float among the stars and fly to Mars and back. Oh, I appear to be just an atom within infinity. So space, swallow me whole. Well, I'll be waiting for the time warp. Fourth dimension, show me the way to go back to yesterday. And constellation, show me the way to Saturn's chocolate slide where the aliens play. Oh, there's a part of me that loves to belong to your great black sea. Float among the stars and fly to Mars and back to where a soul could fight. Mars, can you accommodate living things? Hey Jupiter, I know of your invisible rings. Saturn, I heard that you can float on water. Hey Uranus, could be the name of somebody's daughter. Neptune, you're so far away, the color of the sea. Hey Pluto, you will always be a planet to me.
Hope all of you have identified the lesson. Yes, the lesson is about lost in space. Okay? Before getting into the lesson, I would like to give you a small introduction about space, space shuttle and aliens. What is a space? A space is an area above the earth. It is a zone that occurs about 100 kilometers above the earth. Okay? Where there is no air to breathe. As you all know, oxygen is needed to breathe, right? But we cannot find oxygen on space. So they carry oxygen cylinders along with them. Okay. Now, what is a space shuttle? A space shuttle is a vehicle designed to go orbiting around the earth. Who is the alien? The alien is a person who come from the another planet who are very completely, that is, they are completely different from the normal human beings. Okay. Now let's see Unit 1, Supplementary 1, Lost in Space. The story is about the two brothers, Amudan and Nilavan, who went to the space accidentally, what they experienced, and how did they come back on Earth. Amudan and Nilavan, the two brothers, they visited the museum. Hope all of you know what is a museum, and many of you would have visited also. A museum is a place where collection of valuable and interesting things are kept or displayed, shown to the public. Okay, now these two brothers, they went to the museum and they saw a space shuttle there, a model of a space shuttle. So they went near it and they found the latch over there. Latch is nothing but the lock. They opened the latch and they entered inside. When they entered inside, the door locked automatically. Now they went inside and they found a flight deck. What is a flight deck? A flight deck is a front portion of the plane where the pilot sits and controls the plane. Obviously, there will be many switches. Now here also, 11 saw many switches around him. He asked, what these switches do? Amudan said, no, don't touch it. But 11, he touched the green button. He pressed and the space shuttle bursted into the space. Now, the space shuttle went through a belt of asteroids. What are asteroids? Asteroids are the small rocky objects which goes around the sun. These are also called as minor planets. Okay? Now the spaceship went through a belt of asteroids. Amudan saw the asteroids are coming towards them. He said, 11, see those asteroids, it's coming towards us. So turn the spaceship. But 11, he doesn't know anything of the spaceship. But he saw one lever there and he pulled the lever. When he pulled the lever, the space shuttle crashed and landed on the another planet. Okay? Now, what happened when the spaceship crashed? Amudan asked 11 that whether he is okay. 11 said, yes, I am fine. Now let us wear the space suit. What is a space suit? A space suit is a dress or a garment which is worn on space. Okay? So, we cannot wear normal dresses on other planet, right? Now, we can wear the space suit on Earth. So, we have a different costume, that is a space suit to wear on the space. Yes. Now, when they were ready to wear the space suit, they saw some green lights coming towards them. Amudan said, see here 11, some green lights are coming towards us. Now, they both saw aliens coming out of it and they came near the space shuttle. They shattered the windows. Shattered means they broke open the windows and they took these two boys out of the space shuttle. These two boys were brought out of the space shuttle. Now, the alien said that the space shuttle has some problem and they need to fix it. Until then, they can take rest. Now, these two boys were surprised to hear such language from the aliens. They were astonished that how they could talk their language, speak their language, okay? How could they speak their language? But the aliens replied that they could decode their language and through mind reading, okay? They can decode their language through mind reading. So, they said they could take rest. So, they were taken to a special chamber. A special chamber is nothing but a special room given to the guest. Okay. So, they were taken to that room, taken to that chamber and they were asked to remove their space suit and they were given the food. The food was not which we have on Earth. On Earth, we have rice, vegetables, milk, fruits, etc. etc. But the food which is given on the planet is different from the Earth. They are given in the form of a capsule. So the boys took the capsule and they took rest in their chamber. Now, after some time, the aliens came back. They said that this spaceship is ready and they can go on to Earth. Okay, they can go to the Earth. When they were getting ready, they asked the aliens that why don't they also come to the Earth? But the aliens replied that they will come when the time comes. Okay, so this was the story, and the two brothers, they came to Earth in the space shuttle. Okay, now this was a story about the two brothers lost in space. Okay, all of you have understood the story?
Now, let us learn some difficult words from the lesson. Asteroids. A-S-T-E-R-O-I-D-S. Space suit. S-P-A-C-E. Space S-U-I-T. Suit. Space suit. Shattered. S-H-A-T-T-E-R-E-D. Shattered. Latch. L-A-T-C-H. Latch. Museum. M-U-S-E-U-M, museum. Flight deck, F-L-I-G-H-T, flight. D-E-C-K, deck, flight deck. Now we will have a recapitulation of the story. Amudan and Nilavan visited the museum. There they saw a model of space shuttle. They opened the space shuttle and they went inside, and the door locked automatically. They saw many switches there. Nilavan pressed green button and the space shuttle bursted into space. There they went through a belt of asteroids. There they saw. In order to turn the spaceship, Nilavan pulled the lever. Now the space shuttle, it crashed and landed on another planet. There they saw aliens. They came and shattered the windows and they took these two boys out of the space shuttle. The aliens said that their spaceship has problem and they need to fix it. The boys were confused as how these aliens know their language. The aliens said that they can decode their language through mind reading. Now they took these two boys to a special chamber and they gave them food in a form of a capsule. The boys had their food and they took rest in a special chamber. After some time, the aliens came and they said that their space shuttle is ready and they can go to Earth. Now when these two boys got ready and they asked the aliens, why don't they also come along with them? The aliens said that they will come to Earth when the time comes. Okay? Now this was the recapitulation of the story.
All of you have understood the story and enjoyed, right? Okay, now we will meet in the next session. Thank you, children.